German Chancellor Angela Merkel had to defend her decision to accept thousands of unregistered refugees to members of her own party. In Berlin Saturday, tens of thousands of people took to the streets of London, calling on the British government to help migrants even more. CCTV's Richard Bestic has our story.
The numbers alone sent a message to the UK government. As many as 60,000, according to one police estimate, protesting against Britain's refugee intake. Dismissed here as a failure to respond to the scale of the refugee crisis sweeping Europe.
I don't think it's right that only 20,000 should be taken in over 5 years. I don't think that's an adequate response to what's happening right now.
Well, I felt the need to come out and show solidarity with refugees.
This is about our shared humanity, to say we welcome refugees being here and show a different opinion from what we're getting from the government.
For most on the march, the refugee crisis appeared to underscore fundamental differences between them and the government.
There had been something of a carnival atmosphere to the march until they reached Downing Street, the official residence of the UK Prime Minister. At that point, a small group suddenly sat down and began to shout, "Revolution!"
Perhaps not the language of German Chancellor Angela Merkel, but in Berlin, she too has been calling for European member states to share a greater responsibility in the refugee crisis, despite concerns from within her own party that the influx of migrants is spiralling out of control.
We took a decision in an emergency situation. I think it was the right decision. I am deeply convinced of that. But I have to say, it's not only the responsibility of Germany, it's the responsibility of all member states of the European Union.
A sentiment with which many in London would agree.
A lot of energy and emotion has been expended by these people here, but ultimately the question is whether they can persuade the people in there. Richard Bestic, CCTV, London.